Greetings, my unbelievable change, rise, conquer, we family all over the world. This is your chief in a beautiful green t-shirt sitting here in what I hope you like the environment of my dining room. Alright guys, I'm so excited for so many reasons. Alright, and most importantly that the past few days I've been spending time talking and listening to my mentor Dato Sri Vijay guiding me on what this VCon is going to be, lead to inspire, inspire to lead, his words, his wisdom. And I can tell you this VCon is going to change your life. So wherever you are, let me just start by reminding you that VCon is not a choice. I'm not asking you whether you want to come or you don't want to come. I am telling you, you must come. It is a necessity of your growth that every single person who is a max out king and queen today got their click, got that click at VCon. And you know this. And if you already attended VCon and you're watching this video right now, you know what I mean. That no matter who you are, how full your cup is, how much you did not believe in VCon, when you sat there on day 1, day 2 during my dream session every night listening to Dato Sri Vijay speak from his heart, the click happened. You changed. You rise. And you went back and you conquered your market and became a max out king or queen. So VCon is not a choice. It is a necessity. So when I ask you, do you have a choice? No, you don't. I'm not asking you to say yes or no. I'm telling you to come. Sell everything, come. Pay any price, come. Make any sacrifice, come to VCon, Malaysia. Because it's not about the knowledge, it's not about what you're going to learn. It's about you changing completely, drastically, and becoming a brand new person, a brand new warrior, a brand new machine, becoming a powerful networker like the uplines you have. And this Wednesday message, I was just reminiscing with Dato Sri Vijay. I love spending time with my mentor. And I was reminiscing about the early days. And both of us have come to one conclusion. That you beautiful morons out there have taken something we built for 20 years. And we built it on a foundation of simplicity. And you went and complicated it completely. Alright? That you turned network marketing into a science. That you took financial freedom, the raw power of financial freedom, and you made it into some technique, some system base. I'm not saying systems don't work, but I'm saying network marketing is simple. Go back to the basics. And what I want to share with you, whether you are in the business for 5 years or 5 days, when you start your journey, you have a certain level of activity you do. And if you observe, you do a lot of activity that brings BVs, that increases your checks, that helps you get closer to max out and financial freedom, and inspires people, that you become a story that other people want to listen. And your activity, if you really analyze it, is only two activities. Don't be fooled. Don't think now you have to be a professor, Harry Potter, and create new things. Don't be a moron. I still build my network today on 2 simple principles. One training module called the 8 basic building blocks. You can watch this video. This gorgeous, sexy Malaysian guy is on that video. Looks much younger. Alright? The 8 basic building block. 8 basic blah 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 blah. 8 basic building block covers everything, guys, that you need to reach max out. And second, there is only one activity called presentation. And I'm sorry to the new kids who are watching this. You just signed up 30 minutes ago and you're watching Chief. I love you. Alright, I am who you think I am, but this Wednesday message is about hammering your uplines and you also. That many of you have forgotten what got you to max out. You have forgotten the fundamental activity of presentation. Because you think today your checks are bigger, your cup is full, you become arrogant, and you say, I don't need to do what I used to do. Now I got to do these new things. Don't be a moron. I'm telling you, Dato Sri Vijay, Japa, myself, We built this organization for 20 years to 20 over million people based on one theory of simplicity and presentation, presentation, presentation. So ask yourself, seriously, between you and me, are you still doing presentation? Are you still doing presentation like you used to? Or your ego now tell you cannot? You are now a platinum or diamond or sapphire or VC or AVP or VP or whatever title that has been given to you, bestowed upon you from the generosity of Dato Sri Vijay, that you don't have to do what got you here. So when you stop doing the basics, your organization, you force them to do the basics, thinking that they are all robots. Yes, sir, please tell me what to do. It doesn't work that way. They watch you. They know you're not paying the price like you used to. They know that you don't walk the talk. They know that they cannot see you as a benchmark of a networker. They know that you're just preaching but not practicing. And what happens? You lose credibility. You lose influence. Thank God I still do the Wednesday message, but I pay the same price I paid 20 years ago. So I'm telling all of you, if there's one thing you do this week, watching my Wednesday message and next week, is go back to the basics. Go back on the ground. Pick up the phone. Don't start by asking people, what's your problem? How can I help you? You're not a psychiatrist. You're not a psychologist, counselor. You are an upline. My question today, I don't care what crisis you are facing. Alright? I told you many times again. Many times I've told you. A crisis will come and go, come and go, come and go. If we had control over it, would we allow it to happen? Of course not. So when you call your downlines, as difficult as it seems, you have to ask this question. How many presentations? So if you have an organization today, and everyone brags to me, Chief, I got 1,000 on the left, 500 on the left, on the right, 10,000, 1 million, I don't know. The new guys, you got 3, 4, 5, 6. Who cares? How many of them are doing presentation daily? How many of them are doing 15 a month? What I call rule 3. Alright? How many of them are out there doing 8 basic building blocks every time, even in a coffee shop, even over Zoom or Skype or FaceTime? How many? So you became a networker and you earn more money and you stop doing the things that got you to earn money, and that behavior is being duplicated to the people who are supposed to do what you used to do so that you can continue earning money and the BVs keep coming in. I hope you understand what I just said. Do you understand? That monkey see, monkey do is a mantra. It's a core foundation of philosophy. I still show presentations today. Shorter, more unique, alright? I do experiments, but I never run away from the basics. And anyone who signs up, I say, listen, you belong to that group, but let me do the 8 basic building blocks with you. So your organization today is so distracted because you allowed it. Or you belong to an organization that is showing you everything except making you do the basics. We are not in a show and tell business, That's lifestyle. But to get the lifestyle, it comes back to presentation, presentation, presentation. So don't count how many downlines you have. Because I honestly don't care. Don't count, alright, how many leaders you have by your definition, which the benchmark is very low. Count how many people do a presentation every day. How many of them do a minimum of 15 every month? Because that's where the BV comes from. And that BV pays you US dollars or whatever currency you're building right now in whichever market. So without BVs, there is no money. There is no commission. There is no financial freedom. You will never, ever, ever, ever max out. And BVs only come from one activity. One activity that defines who we are. That Dato Sri Vijay instilled in me from day one. That if we are going to be a multi-billion-dollar organization, there is only one activity that matters, called presentation, presentation, presentation. You don't have a name list anymore. And I'm talking to the old guys, and you know you're guilty. Where's your name list? Pull out your name list. Right now, watching this Wednesday message, press pause. Checked. Alright? Where's your name list? I carry my name list everywhere. Okay, you want to use technology, use it. Alright? I still have a piece of paper. Because the basics is what builds a strong foundation. And the mistake every networker makes is they get elevated by rank, by income, by system. When you get elevated, you think you are supposed to stop doing what you used to do and do something new. Moronic to the highest order. You're supposed to continue what you are doing and do something new on top of it. But chief, we don't have time. You do. If you develop leaders who earn money, if you develop leaders who earn consistent checks, if you develop warriors who can face any challenge and not slow down, not give up, not go to a corner and cry like a child, like me, how Dato Sri Vijay built me, no problem. You can do something new and not stop doing the basics. And I'm passionate, guys, because I see networkers today in the V all talking, but not doing. Who asked you to talk? The only time you should open your mouth is when you're training the 8 basic building blocks and you're doing a presentation. Right? The guy asks you, oh, this crisis, how to handle. Don't even entertain lah. Because if the guy is asking too many times, he's already quit mentally. Quit without quitting. Remember my Wednesday message? So I'm telling each one of you today, if there's one mantra of 2019, change, rise, conquer, is go back to the basics. Change your paradigm. Go back and do what you did that got you here. Don't forget that activity. And that activity comes back to one thing. Rule, you can call it rule 3, you can call it presentation, but that's it. When Dato Sri Vijay told me 20 years ago that this is the easiest business in the world, I believe him. And I still believe him today. But there are too many people who complicate it. It is not complicated. Find a dream. Find a dream you're willing to die for. Find a dream that means the world to you. And if you can't find it, come to VCon. I'll help you find it. Find that dream that nobody can steal, nobody can take away from you. Number 2, alright, pay whatever price. And there's only one price to pay. Presentation. Be a warrior whenever there's a challenge. Don't be a wimp. Alright? Because if you give up, what are you going to do? You're going to be broke. You're going to destroy the future of 10 generations of your family. Dato Sri Vijay is giving you a platform backed up by some amazing warriors of his that we can build something that is huge that we have done for 20 years and nobody can stop us. But in all, whatever you talk about, whatever I talk about, everywhere comes down to one thing. Presentation. So if there's one mantra you're going to send to your organization, there's one mantra I want you to talk about. I don't care if you're maxed out king or queen. The only reason you are is because somebody down there is doing presentation. Alright? And if you stop, he will eventually stop. Or she will eventually stop. Monkey see, monkey do. Negative or positive happens very fast. So this is your chief telling you on this Wednesday message. Treat this Wednesday message as the most important Wednesday message ever in 2019. Go back to the basics. Never forget what got you where you are today. And those of you who are starting your journey with us, welcome to the most amazing journey of your life. Don't complicate it. Shut up and listen to me. 8 basic building blocks. Presentation. We built a network of 20 million people with the guidance of the great ones, Dato Sri Vijay and Japa. And you can build even bigger. Go back to the basics. And this week, shut up and only do one thing. Presentation. I love you guys and see you at VCon Malaysia.